Hey, boys and girls. So today's activity is continuing on from last week when we were looking at dictionary skills. We've been learning how to research a topic, and part of that is learning some different resources that you can use to help you when you're researching. So, our first one that we're looking at is dictionaries. If you were participating last week, you got some practice and you got some introduction to how to use different kinds of dictionaries. And today we are going to use a dictionary that is in World Book. So, what I want you to do is just pause along with me if you need to, but you're going to follow these steps for how to get in. And then you are also going to have some questions in your Ed Puzzle as normal about looking up different words as you follow along. So, to get us started, I am on the main Harlem School District page. So, up at the top here, harlem122.org. And when you've typed that in, you should see this picture, and you are going to scroll down. If you practiced a couple weeks ago when we looked at World Book, this will be really familiar to you. So you're going to click on this Students folder. And this folder has lots of important websites and links that you will need as a student in our district. And to get to World Book, you're going to scroll down until you get to this very last one at the bottom, and you're going to click on the words that say World Book. Now, when you get there, you are going to type in Harlem, Harlem, 122 as your ID. And the password is Huskies, Huskies. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in, Huskies, and sign in. Now, for today, we're going to just click on the balloon, which is World Book Kids. You may remember exploring both the balloon and the pencil in our lesson from a few weeks back, but today we're going to click on the balloon. And all of World Book's icons and everything to navigate are here at the bottom. Now, this is going to be a little hard because my picture is blocking the one that we need, but we want the one that says A to Z Dictionary. So hopefully you can find that down below. All right, so I have several words that we are going to practice typing in the dictionary. I'm going to have some questions for you where the Ed Puzzle will stop and allow you to answer those along the side. So the first word that we are going to type in is mercy, Mercy. And we're going to click go after we have typed that in. And then for each word, you are going to see it show up on your screen right here underneath. And so it'll look similar to what we practiced with last week. So here's the main definition, showing or having mercy. Then it's going to give you an example of it used in a sentence. The judge was merciful and gave the prisoner a light sentence. Here you can see it broken into syllables. So merciful. So you can tell if I were to ask you how many syllables it is, you can see that one is 3. And then you can also see the pronunciation. So I might ask you for that pronunciation, how to say the word where we sound it out, merciful. And then I can also see the word as an adjective. So as we're typing these words, and I'm going to ask you all different kinds of questions about them, maybe what does it mean? What type of word is it? So I can see that you're looking through all of those different parts. Okay. So our next word that we are going to type in is triumph, Triumph. Okay. And again, you may have to use the scroll bar to be able to go up and down to see. Now, remember, here's an example of one that has 2 different definitions. So I might ask you which definition are we using in a certain sentence, okay? So there is our word triumph. I will have some questions for you about. Our next word we're going to look at is radiant, Radiant. Radiant. Okay. And this one we can see, this one also has 2 different definitions. I've got the pronunciation, I've got the syllables, but this one also gives me synonyms and antonyms, and those are going to tie closely into a lesson that we're going to do in a couple weeks with another resource called a thesaurus. So this one even has some examples of both of those. Our next word we're going to look at is condensation. That one's a long one. So as you type it in, it's C-O-N, den, D-E-N, say, S-A, and then shun, T-I-O-N. Okay, condensation. And for this one, we're getting, again, two different definitions or ways that that word could be used. You can look, this has got a lot of syllables. So if I count, this word has 4 syllables. And it's giving me that pronunciation again. For our next word, I would like you to type in community, C-O-M-M-U-N-I-T-Y, community. We're going to click go. And this one, nice and short, just one definition, okay? And all those other things that you'll need for your question. Our next word we're going to type in is citizen, C-I-T-I-Z-E-N, C-I-T-I-Z-E-N, citizen. We're going to click go. Okay. And there's the definition and all the information that you will need. And we have one final word we're going to practice, and that is secure, S-E-C-U-R-E, secure. Okay. I'm going to click go. And this will be the last definition and word that we need for our lesson today. You can see this one's got a lot of information for us to sort through. Okay. So this is just the dictionary that we can use in World Book. And again, I really like this one and the Google dictionary that we practiced last time, because unlike some of the ones that I can get to if I just search free online dictionary, there are no ads that are popping up. One bad thing about this dictionary and why I like to show you the Google one also is because it doesn't have as many words in it as I wish it did. So I had to go through and make sure that all of the words we practiced today were in it before I even started. But sometimes you might come to this dictionary and type a word in and it just might not have that word. So in that case, you can always go back to the Google dictionary that we practiced last time. But remember, be really careful if you're going on a free dictionary that there might be ads popping up that could be inappropriate at times. We can't monitor that. Okay. So I hope you guys learned a lot and practiced with the dictionary today. Remember, this is a really helpful tool when we are doing research and we need to maybe find a word definition. All right. Thanks for listening, you guys.